La parola non ha né sapore né idea, ma due occhi invadenti e petali d'orchidea.
The title of your new album is Under the Radar, Over the Top. Is there a story attached to the title?
Yes, when we were touring in the UK last year, we had all these big festivals with our label all around the world, and there were many dance artists playing at the same time with us. And in the press reviews, people were wondering why there's such a massive response, like 15,000 people in these big venues. And most of the artists were not really known in the UK before, and so we saw one press review with the title Under the Radar, Over the Top, and we thought, well, this fits also to the scooter career in a way. If you think of the past, that we were always there, but sometimes under the radar, not like the big mainstream acts, but still always over the top, because we had so many top 10 singles, and so we thought this title really fits.
It's been almost 2 years, I think, since the last LP. So what took so long?
Yeah, first of all, we were really touring a lot. We did, yeah, all kinds of promotion. We were touring in England and so on. And after the big success of the last album, yeah, we had to cool down a little bit, think about what we are doing next. You can't, yeah, repeat something like that. So we wanted to create something really new, and so we came up with this hard style, which really fits to our sound. And yeah, it took a while to get into this sound, and so the first month of the album production, it's really like, yeah,
it was just research.
Yeah, research, find out what you want to do, what's going on. The last few months we came up with all the tracks, the really tracks, and so it really took a while.
I also saw there's a special edition of the album with a second CD called The Dark Side. What's the it's a mysterious title? What's all that about?
Many people maybe don't know that we also always had some tracks that really don't fit to the usual scooter sound. It's sometimes new wave songs from the past we recorded in a new way, and so we collected all these special songs from the last 15 years, the best ones, put them on one CD. I really like this, because sometimes people told me, yeah, I love this particular song, for instance, yeah, Stripped or Marianne or whatever, and so now you have all these tracks on one CD.
The last album went to #1 in the UK. It's a big story that, you know, knocked Madonna from the top of the charts. Did that influence the way you produced the new album, thinking about following up with a #1 record?
Well, actually, we try to put this as much away from us as possible, because it's, I think you cannot plan success, you cannot plan the way you make music. It's more, it has to come from your heart, it has to come from yourself, and not from any kind of, you know, external aspects that are influencing what you are doing in the music. So we try to just do what we always did, just be ourselves and then make music.
And you collaborated with Status Quo on the last record. Have you got anything similar up your sleeve for the new project, new album?
Yeah, this time we have a co-production with an Italian artist, with Antonella Ruggiero. She was in a project called Mattia Bazar in the 80s, and they had one big hit, and this is Ticento. And we came up with the idea and contacted Antonella and asked if she would, yeah, perform, or if she could sing this once again for us. And so it was recorded completely new. It's really awesome. It's great, and it's in the typical scooter style. But we never had something like this with a female singer, such a massive voice. It's really cool, and she appears also in the video, and it was good fun also, and I love this track, and I hope it's gonna be massive.
Another thing about the new album, there's a track on there, Bit of a Bad Boy. Is that how you see yourselves, as bad boys in the music business, or bad boys?
Sometimes a little. This is why it's called Bit a Bad Boy. And I think you always have more fun when you are, bit a bad boy. That's true.
So I saw the album cover, the photograph. That's a real radar station then, where you took the photograph of the LP?
Yes, it was. Of course, we were looking for something that really fits to the title, and they came up with this old building in the middle of Berlin, which was during the time of the Cold War, a station from the U.S. Army.
And I think after the fall of the wall of Berlin, it became useless to monitor any Soviet whatsoever signals. And now it's just a building being used for shooting movies or taking pictures and stuff, and partying, of course.